Hello guys, I'm back today, and we are just gonna be making, uh, what are we just gonna be making? A, uh, it's gonna be a very small video, but it is a tutorial on how to make a website selector. Like, you can see I have one here, and if I run it, this is what the final product, is gonna look like. We're gonna have all of these websites. We can type any one of these links, like if we want to go to VS Code Web, uh, we, we can come there, or if we want to run this again and go on to YouTube, we can do that. Um, and now that is working, so let's make this. So first, we are going to want to open up VS Code, or if you remember from last video, you can just create a new text document. So first, let's just create text document, and then we're gonna name it website selector dot bat. Yes. Um. Now we're gonna want to open it with VS Code. Um. Or you could just press edit and edit it with Notepad, or Sublime Text, or Notepad++, or whatever you prefer to use. You can use. And well, right now we're just gonna, now that we have our website selector right here, we are going to echo, and then we can actually make a GUI in Batch, which also is said GUI, which if you opened up a random app like maybe Microsoft Edge, you can see all these buttons and this form. We can't actually do that with Batch unless we were going to use VBScript, which this isn't what that series is about. So we're just going to create a little text interface so we can echo the little edges, which I'm just using as pluses because normally I would use a pipe, but that doesn't actually work in Batch because, well, we'll see that in a later episode, but it doesn't work, so can't use that. And we are going to, you can just create a little something like this, which I'm actually just repeating the same exact thing over and over again. So I could just copy this and paste it a bunch of times, and then echo the equal signs, which I'm using. You could use like minus signs if you want, or maybe you want to use like an underscore, which I don't know. Well, you could use that, or maybe hashtags. I don't know. It's anything you want to do. I'm using equal signs just because I think that looks nice. But so first, at the start of the program, which you should do in every one of your programs, you say at echo off, and then title website selector, and then whatever you want your color to be, which we learned about colors last video, and we can just do color slash H if you or slash question mark if you didn't watch last video, which you should totally watch last video because a lot of this stuff won't make sense if you didn't. Or you can just or you could follow along, but I would rather you should watch last video if you haven't. But if you have, then you'll remember these, and we can set our color. Like we can have like we could try something nice, like maybe a white background and a uh, let's see, a uh, uh, white red foreground. So that would be 7C. And now that we have that, we can say website selector. We gotta make sure that that's like that. And so first, we're just gonna want to make you're gonna want to make little boxes for however many websites you want, and we can just do 5 for now. And we might need to increase the size of this now that I'm thinking about it, but right now we can have a couple of websites. Like we could have YouTube, and we can have Twitter. Oops, sorry, Twitter, and we can have Google, and what else should we add? We could add Amazon, and next we could add, how about, as you saw in the example, we could add VS Code, VS Code Web. Now that we have that, we can echo website, and then set/p, which is how we make an input to the this little arrow right here. Then we could say if input is equivalent to 1, or if it's so we have 5 here, so we can copy this 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can replace all of those. Add our parentheses at the end, and so this is how we are going to open websites, which is something that you guys haven't learned yet. So we're going to show you in this video. So we're going to do our start command, which if you've seen last video, you know that one, that's how we ran files. But here it's actually really simple. You can just do the actual link. So for YouTube, it would be https www.youtube.com. And then let's see, right here, instead of YouTube, it would be Twitter. And then here, instead of YouTube again, it would be Google. And Amazon and VS Code. But here, the VS Code web actually ends with .dev, so you should know that. And you can, if you're in VS Code, you can just do control click and you can open all these websites. And you can see all these things. Or if you open Amazon or Google, see all of those. But and then after all of these, actually, we could actually also say, we can just do pause to null, and exit. But there's something that if you are really paying attention, then you can see if we typed something other than one of these, then what would happen is this would just go pause to null and exit. So what we're gonna do is this is just a simple solution. We're just going to put that in each one of these if statements. And now that we've done that, You can say invalid website, and then go to start. There's no tag for that yet, but we're gonna set one here, and we're just gonna have it clear the screen. And now that we have that, we can try run this. So we can try on YouTube. That works. We can run it again. All of these should work, but what we really want to know is we want to see what happens if we type something random, which the reason that that's happening is it goes straight to start, which just immediately clears the screen. So we actually can't see it in time. So we can pause to no, and now you can run this in here, or you can just double click, and you can just type whatever, invalid website, click a button, and it resets. Then you can go to, say, Amazon, and open Amazon, and we're done. Oh, and one more thing before we go. This is how you can change it to be something really easy to access by using a hotkey. So what we're gonna want to do is wherever you have this, you're gonna want to click on it. You're gonna want to click send to, and then desktop. And now that you have this, you're going to want to press properties and click shortcut key, and then you can have it be Control Alt or Control Shift something. So for me, I'm gonna have it be Control Shift W for the website selector, and I'm gonna press apply. Okay. And now that that's working, we just can just press Control Shift W or Control Alt W, or sorry, Control Shift W. Then it runs, and we can see we can click any one of these. Say Twitter, and then we can go on Twitter and listen to all the drama. And we can actually I can even give you a little bit of trivia, since you just learned how to use this file. I'm gonna challenge you to make what happened? No. Okay. We can just send to desktop. And then we have this here. I challenge you to make this hidden. Now that you learned how to do that today. And I'll see you guys in the next video.